It's Dr. Strangelove, your international lifestyle coach, Midnight City veteran, here to teach you the dark arts of seduction. It's been a while, people. I've been overseas for almost 2 years. Was contracting on military installation in Afghanistan, Bagram airfield, which is about 30 kilometers away from Kabul. I'm finally back doing what I do best. This is the relaunch of the Dr. Strangelove show. Unfortunately, a lot of people say, Dr. Strangelove, why didn't you do the show when you were over there? Because of security reasons. I didn't want to violate any the U.S. Army's security protocols while I was there. But I am back. And now we're going to cover why you should never, ever, ever lean on dating apps as a main way to meet women. You ready? Let's get into it, baby.
Ooh, yeah, it's the Dr. Strangelove show.
Okay, why shouldn't you lean into dating apps? Real quick, just to recap for people who don't know Dr. Strangelove, it is a pseudonym. Okay, it's a pseudonym. I am not a real doctor, meaning I am not here to prescribe any medical advice, okay? The reason why I use Dr. Strangelove is, I'm a eclectic, eccentric character, and I teach different social dynamics in regards to intimacy. So that's the name that I stick with for now. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, people. I'm 40 years old. I'm a U.S. Army combat veteran. I've been around the world more than several times, and I have an abundance of immense knowledge to share. No offense to the other dating gurus out there, coaches. I love them all. I'm probably subscribed to their channels. But if you want advice from somebody who's literally dealt with the variety, the rainbow spread, the variety of spice of life, the different type of women from different socioeconomic backgrounds, different cultural and racial backgrounds, anything, ethnicity, I've probably been intimate with that type of girl. So this is the channel, I think, to give me a fair chance and to check it out and see what I have to offer. This is a toolbox. Everything that these dating coaches, including me, give, it's a toolbox, something for you to add in your toolbox. Okay, so why should you not be dependent on dating apps? And first of all, I want to say there was an analytic research report done on Tinder, Bumble, all of the dating apps and websites. If you're more of an old school type that still likes to sit there and pilot through your desktop or your laptop computer. But the research shows that 80%, get this, this is mind-blowing. 80% of women are on dating apps for entertainment. Okay? So while these jabronis, the man with the beta male perception of life, okay? And I've been there too. Gets frustrated and angry and butthurt and is thin-skinned about feeling like, why are these women not giving me the type of attention and dignity that I deserve? You have to understand that 80% of women are on dating apps not for the same reason men are on dating apps. 80% of women, especially on a scale of 1 to 10, if she's at 8, 9, or 10, she's not there to look for the next date. She's not there for the booty call. She's not there looking for the love of her life. 80% of them are looking for entertainment. Women, unfortunately, a lot of women, not all, are seeking validation. You know what I mean? A pick-me-up. So when she's at work or she's out and about, and she gets that message from you, and God forbid you're saying what a beta male would say, telling her how beautiful and stunning she is through the Tinder, the Bumble, or whatever dating app, just understand it's you and 5,000 other men who are doing that. It's a pick-me-up. You understand? They have no intentions of ever solidifying a date with you to meet up for a meet and greet. You understand? So that's what you got to understand about that. Also, what the research, analytical research showed was that the majority of the hot ones especially are married or in a long-term monogamous, yeah, you know when I say long-term monogamous, you gotta read in between the lines. They're in a relationship, all right? So they're just there for entertainment and for the prospect to monkey branch. If for all the red pillars out there, you know what monkey branching is. It's when a woman, say she's with one dude, but she's looking for the monkey branch prospect. She's looking for the BBD, the bigger and better deal that might come along so she can upgrade. So if she were to run into a multimillionaire, a man who would advance her socioeconomics, right? She probably would monkey branch. You know what I mean? That's nothing to say anything disrespectful to most women. This is just a fact of hypergamy, pronounced often as hypergamy, that women are looking for the breadwinner, the man who's the BBD, the bigger and better deal. So a lot of women already are spoken for, and they're just on there scouting out for the BBD. And then there's the entertainment. And then there's also the factor you have to take into consideration that most women, they say the majority of women are looking for, the majority of them, 100% of the women on there are looking for only 20% of the men actually qualify, okay? Actually qualify for what they're looking for. So the majority of women are looking for the 20% high tier of socioeconomic men. Men that are making seven figures or more, you know what I mean, a year. You understand? So most of the men out there, if you're an average day man with an average job, unfortunately, the joke is about the United States. And I've been all around the world, you know, scuba diving in Thailand, skydiving in Dubai, you name it. The joke around the world, gentlemen, is that we're the brokest country with the most snobbiest bourgeois expectations in regards to the women. You understand? And that's just the reality. So you have to understand that it's a photo. Also, you have to understand it's a photo gallery contest. You understand? If your photos aren't communicating high status, if your photos aren't communicating social proof, then it's going to be harder for you to get matches. Okay? Social proof, what do I mean? Social proof meaning pictures with other good-looking women. See, women are a little different than men. Most women, not all, if they see a photo with you hanging out with another hot girl, a dime piece, they want what the next hot woman wants. Well, there has to be something special about him, she's thinking to herself, because look at this hot chick. She's smiling, she's in the photo, looks like she's loving the time she's spending with him, right? As a man, if you were to see, if you go on Tinder or a Bumble or one of these sites, you see photos of another dude, as a man, we're thinking like, oh, this is grossing me out. This is disgusting. Why is she showing this photo of this other guy, right? Men, we operate differently. So take into consideration what I just said, okay? You should not depend on dating apps to meet the type of women that you want to be with. In the dating aspect, friends with benefits, or maybe you are looking for a, if you will, a monogamous long-term relationship. But just understand that you can't depend on these type of apps because of what the information I relayed to you. So what does this mean for bachelors worldwide? What does this mean for guys like you and me? What this means is you need to constantly brainwash yourself, constantly be on the top-notch game of what pickup artists would call cold approach pickup. Now, I'm not a pickup artist, all right? But I like it basically says what it is, cold approach pickup. The ability to, if you're in the grocery store or somewhere in public, you see the woman that just is the apple of your eye. She's woof, your reptilian side of your brain is lighting up. The inner caveman is going, the ability to go right up to her and drop it like it's hot. You know what I mean? And try to at least give her the information to contact you, say what you need to say. The next video, I'm going to tell you how to do that without having to have some verbal linguistic ability like most pickup artists, known pickup artists like Todd Valentine. He's probably one of the coldest verbal linguistics pickup artists out there. But most of us men, we're not thinking in those terms. When you see the hot girl, you're not, you know what I mean? These men, I have a friend calls himself Cliff Jumper from Arizona, and he is the most stone coldest brother man when it comes to just knowing what to say, how to say it, when to say it to a female. But most of us, when we see a hot girl, especially scale to 1 to 10, 8, 9, or 10, a dime piece, you're not wanting to get into, you won't even have maybe a chance to get into the verbal linguistics, social dynamics aspect. So, but other video I will teach you, it is so simple. When you hear this in the next video, you're gonna be like, why didn't I think of that? And you can leave her with your information and just walk away. And once again, remember, that person who invests first, who puts initiative, you understand, you know then that the woman is really, really high interest, and you have a better success rate of her complying, you know what I mean? Complying to that which you're looking for, which is intimacy, of course. So I'll leave you on this, gentlemen. Definitely, you can't drill this into your head again and again and again that you cannot be dependent, no matter how much technological advances that we acquire in this world. You cannot be dependent. Don't lean on the internet. Do not lean on these apps. Don't do it. And remember, as an alpha male, you can never ever seek validation from a woman to make you feel like a man. If you do that, you put the remote control in women's hands, and guess what? Now you're a slave, you're an emotional slave to how women treat you. And real men don't do that. You define yourself as a man. I am also the book author of Razor Blade Romance. Gentlemen, this is probably the most affordable Red Pill dating guides, the Dark Arts of Seduction book on Amazon, Razor Blade Romance. It's probably the most reasonably priced. It's $10, way cheaper than, this is a must-have. Next to The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi, this is a must-have. I teach all those things that I just talked about, but I get into depth. Paperback, it's on ebook. Audiobook will be out soon. Hey, listen, I just dropped some jewels on your brain. It's for you to intellectualize, to filter, to digest. Press like, subscribe, and till next time, Prost.